Hey guys, Tony Banawa here, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday afternoon here. I don't believe it's 1:10 yet here in Vegas, but soon it will be. Today I want to make the video about creating time freedom in your life. Now, we all want to be successful, and time is one of our biggest things that we should organize and set our priorities in life to take most advantage of our time. Now, a lot of times people start a new business, or they go to school, or maybe you even ask somebody to go shopping with you. A big excuse mainly that we hear is, I don't have time. But the truth is that a lot of us have the same amount of time. Every single one of us has the same amount of time. We have the same amount as Donald Trump. We have the same amount as Ray Kroc. We have the same amount of time as your next door neighbor. Okay, we have the same amount of time with people who are more successful than you or even less successful than you. And the only difference is the way that we wake up in the morning and set our priorities in what we do. For example, if we say we don't have time and we're not totally happy, then we probably got to change our priorities in life. If we're not finding that we have a lot of time and we're not improving our lives on a daily basis, then probably it's time that we start setting new priorities and changing our daily routine. All right, so let's look at a few things about time. Okay, why don't we have enough time? Why do people say that they don't have enough time? Well, one reason is because they trade their time for money. In order to make money to create a lifestyle for themselves, they have to trade their time. Usually people have to clock in and go to work and clock out when they leave. In order to make the money, they have to be there, right? So that's one reason why they don't have time, because they have to trade their time in to make the money to invest in their own life. Another reason people don't have time is because they just have the fear of doing something different. So they live daily, every day their routine, doing the same thing that's probably not setting the right priorities in life, that are not creating the result that they want. So they find themselves not having a lot of time. Okay. Third is things just come up. You know, it takes time to do anything in life. It takes time to brush your teeth. It takes time to go shopping. It takes time to drive to the gym and back. It's just, you know, everything just takes time. It takes time for me to make this video for you. Now the thing is what you're doing right now and what you plan on doing next, is it the most effective thing to get you the result that you want in life? All right. Fourth thing about time is that, you know, there are obstacles in life that just come across. Things just happen in your life. You know, maybe you get a phone call, maybe something, say, hey, listen, you know, I can't pick you up at 5 o'clock, but I got to pick you up 2 hours earlier so we can make this meeting. Okay, so you have to adjust your schedule. So that's, you know, those are just a few reasons why we don't have time. Now think of this. Imagine if you had a bracelet that had your timetable in life, how much time you have left in your life. You always knew, and all you did was look at the bracelet and you always saw that the time was ticking down. You know, what changes would you make if you knew and saw visually that your time in your life was counting down on a daily basis, every second, every minute of your life? And would you do things differently? Would you spend more time with your family? Okay, would you appreciate each moment more? Would you tell people that you love them more often? All right, and would you set your priorities more straight? You know, would you work harder so you can make sure your family's taken care of financially after you left this world? Okay, now what if your family members, like your mother, your daughter, no matter if they're older or younger, what if their timetable was less than yours? Okay, and you loved them so dearly. Now would you work harder, set your priorities so you can make sure that they're taken care of, making sure that their life, they could live the life of happiness before they left this world? Okay, those are just more examples of taking more advantage of your time, because like I said in the beginning, we all have the same amount of time in our lives. It's just setting the priorities in your life that makes the difference. All right, Tony Banawa, once again, take the most advantage of your time, set your priorities. Mine is faith, family, and freedom. Faith, family, and freedom. Faith, family, and freedom. Set your priorities. Tell yourself daily, is this the right priority that I'm living in my everyday life to make the most out of my life? And if it is, great. Do it consistently every day. And if it's not, then change your priorities and you'll see yourself having more time to do the things that are most important to you. Thanks.